What's up everybody, it's JC back with another video, and today we have a replay of an Akali game, mid, that I played earlier today, and honestly, I'm not an Akali player. This is maybe my second or third time ever playing Akali, but she's super strong if you can understand her combos. For our runes, we're getting level 1 ganked here by the Twitch. That was kind of annoying. Roaming Twitch support is super annoying in this meta. So just kind of watch for that, but we have second win, so we're not too worried about it. What was I saying? For our runes, we took Conqueror, Presence of Mind, Tenacity, Coup de Grace, Second Wind, Unflinching, Double Adaptive, and Armor. We're against a Pantheon. In theory, Pantheon should beat Akali. He has about like a 58% win rate against Akali, so he definitely has the upper hand. What you're wanting to do on Akali is max your Q into a Emax. So your Q is your main source of damage. Poke damage, that is. You don't really all in with your Q. So what you'll do is try and Q. Hit your Q tippers and they will be slowed and take all the damage. So right there you can see he was slowed for a bit because we hit him with the tip of the Q. Yeah, the Qs are just those daggers. Your W is a shroud. It's where you kind of, that cloud that makes Akali visible. That's that. And it regains some energy so you can use multiple Qs in a fight. Then your E is the shuriken. That's where you throw a shuriken and leap back. And then if it hits, you can recast it to leap to your target and deal damage. And then your R is also a dash. You dash over an enemy dealing damage. And then on your way back, after 2.5 seconds, you can R and it deals more damage the weaker they are. So it's an execute. So you want to use that at the end of your combo. For build path, Mythic, I prefer Riftmaker, and a lot of people prefer Rocket Belt, and I'm not an Akali main, so if you want Rocket Belt, that's great. I do Riftmaker for the extra sustain and true damage, and also like building Shadow Flame and Zonias if they're heavy armor, because you get the, use the active as well as get some armor, free armor and haste from it. So we're able to hit our E here. We don't have to take it. That's the beauty. You don't want to really risk it. If he's got his W, I believe it is, that's the shield, where he doesn't take any damage. It might not be that great to do. It looks like Shyvana is going to get roamed up here. And there's not really much we can do to help her. It's a 3v2 at that situation. But yeah, I would go Riftmaker into Shadow Flame. And then probably, I do Sork Shoes, and your other core item is going to be Zonia's. And then it's kind of, whatever you're feeling. You can go for a haste build with Cosmic. You can go more tanky. It just really depends on who's fed on the other team, how you're doing, and whatnot. He tried to kill us there. It was a little closer than I thought it was going to be, but we were able to get out. You really want to wait till you get your Q max ranked, and then you get your Q on much lower energy cost, which is super important to do in this matchup especially. So we know if we E in here, we're just going to get stunned under turret. So that's why you got to be kind of patient. I know a lot of Akali players I see, they kind of have the same reputation as Yone and Yasuo mains. Just, constantly all in, 0-10. But the problem is Akali does not scale as well. And does not play good from behind like Yone and Yasuo can. So you really don't want to get far behind early. We're back to lane. Just keep farming, look for roams if you can, look for kills if you can. We know we can kill like a Twitch in a 1v1. Hit a Q, E into him, auto, R. We just wait for his R to finish. We R through, and then we get the nice little double with autos and Qs on the Kale. There's so many combos with Akali. That's what makes her hard, is there's certain combos that work in certain situations, but you always want to Q before you throw out your W. 100% of the time. You always Q and then W so you can get your energy back to Q again, or Q 2 more times. If you throw out your W, you at full energy, you're kind of wasting it because it gives you like 100 energy every time you cast it. But yeah, Q, W, Q, E, double E, E2, and then Q again. That's pretty much the combo before R. And then you can E, Q, W, Q, E, R, Q, R2. So we're 8 minutes in, and we are sitting at 2-0 with Akali. We got the leeching, what's it called? The leeching Leer. And some tier 1 boots. We should be getting close to our Rift Maker. We are behind just a tad in farm, only 1 right now, but that's not too bad because your early game farming is not great on Akali because your energy cost is just so high on your Q to start out. It's ridiculously high. You can always use your W as an escape tool, you know, or just trying to be sneaky with it. We got our E off on them and E2 and Q. We're starting to do some pretty decent damage. Here we see that the Shyvana is trying to come, you know, gank. It's not really the most gankable thing, but she's going to force it. So we know we got to try and help bait this in to where she's not going to die from it. It doesn't seem like he's going to take the bait. Shyvana goes in anyways. We go in with the E, and we're able to take him down. It's an interesting fight. We're so weak that Twitch could probably burst us. Very well played by the Shyvana. She's able to, you know, tank Twitch's damage. He starts to run. We're able to hit him with an E. We E in and Q, and he is down. Down for the count he goes. Very well played by the Shyvana. Making something out of a very nothing looking gank. Here we're at about 13 minutes, 30 seconds in the game. Akali really starts to come online once you hit your mythic. So we're very close. We've got our tier 2 boots. We've got most of the components for our Rift Maker. Once we get Rift Maker and Sword Shoes, we can really one-shot anybody on their team as long as they don't have like a Mundo or a Mumu, something super tanky. But we can definitely 1v1 this Pantheon now. Because again, we're 4-0, he's 1-2, he's only 4 farm on us, so he's really not got any kind of advantage. That CS advantage is so minuscule, it's really not even worth noting. We were kind of late on the rotate to this top fight, but we're going to go in and see if we can help clean up a little bit. We hit Pantheon with our E, which is not what I was wanting to do. We're able to kill him with an auto. We still have one R shot left. We're able to R and execute the Twitch. And Kale is not scaled up enough that we're able to burst her down, and Timo is able to pick up a nice easy kill, give himself a little bit of an advantage. And at this point, we're starting to snowball that once you hit a 6-0 Akali, you pretty much can't lose unless the game extends past like 35-40 minutes. Then you just fall off a cliff and everybody outscales you, gets movement speed, gets way more damage, and GG, well played. Your goal is to end the game pre-30 minutes on Akali. That is the one goal. Playing Akali. Make sure the game is over pre-30 minutes. Very, very important. You see our farm power does get better once we got some AP under our belt. Now we've got a max Q at this point. Pantheon can't really do much against us. We did take a turret shot there, which is kind of unfortunate. If we take that E, we're dead. The turret. We're getting the TP in. Shyvana is going to get the double. Very nice. Actually, Timo gets it, but still. we're able to distract enough. If you see there, I'm just kind of like running away, using my E to get away, using my W to kind of go in and out of vision. And really just trying to distract while my other teammates are putting out the damage. Teemo does a ton of damage. Shyvana does a good bit of damage. It's really just playing for my team in that fight there. Nothing crazy. That was a failed E. I was trying to E back the lane and I literally shot it straight back into the wall. Again, literally played like 4 Akali games in my life, and I'm pretty sure one of those is like practice tool. She's a lot of fun, but you've gotta, I really highly recommend, if this video is not informative enough, which it probably isn't in all honesty, and I'll recognize that. I really suggest go watching some Professor Akali videos. He's a very good, very good Akali player. And while he's, you know, probably much better than all of us in terms of just overall skill level, we're able to take down the kill here. And we're also able to get the Pantheon with our E. Our E damage is absolutely nuts, and our Q damage also is. But yeah, go watch the Professor Akali video. He can definitely give you more information on Akali as a champion. I just know that I've had fun playing her recently. I've started playing her now. Like before this video was recorded, it was like 4 games total, but now I've played like 4 or 5 more games. And she's fun. She's fun. She's a lot of fun. If you can get ahead, she's really scary to deal with. Yeah, so Pantheon's kind of looking like he wants to fight, which is not a good idea for him. I mean, all we have to do is pretty much auto him down. That's pretty crazy that he almost survived that with that shield, but we are able to get him. Unfortunately, our E didn't have the range to get him. Twitch is following us. This is a big mistake by Twitch. Best case scenario, we trade 1 for 1, which would have been okay, but even someone as incompetent at Akali as I am was able to pull it off and get the Twitch out of the game. Very well played indeed, I must say. We're at the 20-minute mark. Again, this is really... We have our Rift Maker. We're starting to build into Shadow Flame. Akali is so evasive. I mean, I had to use my flash, but you have so many other dashes, especially if you do go Rocket Belt. I know that's the benefit of having Rocket Belt, but I'm just not a huge fan. I don't really like it that much. But we're going straight into a Shadow Flame second item. Rift Maker into Shadow Flame. I think gives the hardest power spike. As soon as you get Rift Maker, you have some sustainability, and Shadow Flame just gives you so much flat magic pin and just damage overall. They misplayed there. I'm not sure why the Caitlyn wasn't just running. When you see a blitz and you don't know if this queue's up, just run. It's not worth dying for. So this actually caused a surrender and a 20-minute game. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I will put up the damage charts here just so you can see how much damage we did. And yeah, Akali mid, a lot of fun. Again, you can go Rift Maker. That's the way I prefer to play it. Or you could also do Rocket Belt as your mythic. Doesn't matter. Still both are good. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace out, everybody.